Ah lads, gather round. UFC legend Rampage Jackson's son just pulled the ultimate move in wrestling history. Forgetting the whole thing is supposed to be fake. So here's the KnokX at a KnokX Pro Wrestling event in Los Angeles. Young Raja Jackson decided he didn't want to play pretend anymore. Nope. He turned into the lad at Monopoly who flips the board when he lands on Mayfair with a hotel. Instead of a nice choreographed slap, Raja went full street fight mode, body slams, real punches, and a finishing move, the hospital bill. The poor wrestler ended up more broken than a Guinness glass after a stag party. Now, apparently this all kicked off because Syko Stu hit Raja with a fake beer can, and Raja thought it was real. Now, if you can't tell the difference between a tinny and a prop, maybe you shouldn't be allowed near either. And of course, the whole thing was live streamed on Kick. But don't worry, Raja got banned faster than an Irish lad trying to order a Guinness at Oktoberfest. Even Twitch was like, yeah nah, we'll pass on this one. And what about Daddy Rampage? The poor fellow was live on another stream when he saw it. His face went from proud UFC champ to Jesus, my lads, after decking Santa at the shopping center. He even apologized, saying Raja had a concussion, which does explain it because only in concussion logic does. He hit me with a can, I'll commit felony assault live. On the internet. But the craziest part, it wasn't even a good fight. Syko Stu's a big unit, but he was no match for Raja. After the body slams and the curb stomp, he tapped out, fair play to him. Then Raja grabbed the mic and cut a promo basically saying, anyone else wanna have a go? Come on then, and fair play to him too. It takes all kinds, but honestly, lads. It was the greatest display of acting since that time Chuck Norris headbutted a horse and it wasn't even a stunt double. Now I know what you're thinking, ooh that sounds mad, where can I watch it? Well, unfortunately, the only place that had it was the exclusive streaming service for this knockoff WWE, which now has deleted the fight from their platform. So it's kind of like trying to find a ticket for the Area 51 tour on July, but fear not because we've got some clips. Here we see Raja entering the ring to the tune of Are You Gone Nah Be My Girl by Jet, classic dad move, bringing your favorite song to a wrestling event so everyone knows you're there, and here's the moment everyone's been waiting for. Syko Stu splashing Raja with a fake can of what I assume is Bud Light, because why would you bring a glass bottle to a wrestling match? Next thing you know, someone is gone nah smash it over your head and you will end up looking like a member of Slipknot after a row with a bottle of ketchup. Now, we don't actually have the full fight because KnokX, the WWE bootlegger that hosted the event, they took it down quicker than I take cans of Diet Coke on Ryanair, but here's the aftermath, which is almost worse. The ref tries to break it up. Clearly he's never reffed a street fight in Dublin before. Then Daddy Rampage gets on the mic and makes excuses for his boy. He hit me with a can, oh Jesus. Well, if you don't want your kid to snap, maybe get him into yoga first. It's very good for anger management. Or alternatively, if you want to encourage the behavior, send him to one of those anger management classes they advertised on the back of those old VHS copies of The Wrestler. The poor guy. In the ring, looks like he's contemplating ending it all. That bad. It was so bad, in fact, that they had to bring out another wrestler to help this lad out. Now I don't know if this is kayfabe or not, but I hope it is because the alternative is that these poor wrestlers are getting absolutely decked out every night and no wonder no one wants to watch wrestling anymore. That's all for this week, folks. I'll be back next week with something completely different. Until then, keep an eye out for me. I'll be the man in the corner wearing the hat that says slightly off topic. Have a good one, guys.